before that. So I was telling you my views about the elections and how they have been structured by the person who captured our country, how he has structured the electoral process to make sure it cannot get rid of him because of what I have said, the control of money, forces, and institutions. And so for me, having tried 3 times, after 2011, I engaged the leaders of FDC and told them we are making a mistake. We cannot use the means provided by the opponent to get rid of the opponent. We need to be more creative in how we structure ourselves and how we go about the liberation process. And that is the controversy I told you that started then on strategy up to now. And when we did not when we did not quite agree, I stepped down from the leadership of FDC in 2012. And instead became part of a pressure group that was called Activists for Change, A4C, which then started pushing engaging in resistance actions, pushing the regime through demonstrations and non-cooperation activities with the regime, and left the party to now go ahead with what they thought would be the legitimate party activities. And then we built these struggle activities at a place that has now become controversial called the Katonga Road. Because now they say there is a Katonga Road and the Najarankumbi. So Katonga Road simply became the struggle center, struggle outside the elections. So Najanankumbi remained a party organized around elections. Katonga became a center of organization to fight outside elections. And that's why it surprises me that there is even a controversy. So the other ones are fighting around elections, we fight outside elections. But as they fight around elections, I have told you that my very, very clear view, at least, is that they are wrongly organized to fight around elections. And that is why they will get into problems, because they are organizing around elections that need a lot of money, that use force and so on, which they do not have. So, in coming to the question you're asking about the current problem, when it came to the election, towards the election of 2020,
yes,
to start with, I wanted to make it very clear that I will not accept to be a candidate. And so I called all our leaders in 2018 and informed them that since I had been the candidate of FDC since it was formed, it was only fair on my part to give them sufficient notice that I will not be available.
Are you aware that your notice disappointed and disenfranchised the people of Teso?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
I even doubt if they have recovered from it.
Yes, we can talk about that. But the point I want to make is that I pointed out that I will not be a candidate. In 2018, giving the party enough time to select who would become a candidate. And you see, the reason I did that, among others, is that in 2016, I won an election. I still have the declaration forms that demonstrate that win up to now. And of course, I knew nobody would declare me. I declared myself a winner.
Mm.
And
you were charged with treason.
Yes.
Mm.
And that was deliberate. I said, because I knew nobody's going to declare me, so I declared myself. They charged me with treason, which was good. I went to court and said, yes, I declared myself. So let me present evidence to show that what I declared was the truth. I am not the one sabotaging the country. In other words, the person to be charged with treason should be Museveni, not me.
Mm.
Because I won, and instead the wrong one, the thief, is the one who is being upheld. So I insisted in the court that yes, I declared myself. Let's present evidence. The case was never heard. Up to 2021, that case had not been heard. So if I am still the winner, and as you remember, we declared, that's how we formed the people's government. So we said we have won, we formed the people's government, and started resisting those who had stolen our victory. So if after all those years, nothing had been resolved, now I would come back to stand again. I do even look like a fool. I am
in 2021.
Yes, while I am still supposed to be the winner of 2026. I haven't achieved that one. So now I come back again to ask you for a vote. When I asked you for a vote and you gave it to me and I won and I have evidence and nothing happened. So that's why in 2018, I notified the party that I will not be a candidate. Please get a candidate so that we can start popularizing the candidate early, since he will be a new person. But the party didn't. Until 2020, when they came back to me.
Why didn't the party do that?
Now that is a very good question you should ask them. Because they are there. The party leader, the Honorable Patrick Oboya Muriat, is here. The party executive is there. The Honorable Nathan Nandara Mafab, Secretary General, is there. The other party leaders, Honorable Geoffrey Kanya, the Treasurer General, is there. The NEC is there, and Honorable Mizuke here is a member of NEC.
I'll ask him.
You should ask them why, after having been notified well in advance, they did not consider it necessary to look for a candidate. So when it came to 2020, they came, I saw them on my door in Kasangati, saying, you know, we haven't got a candidate, so you have no choice, you'll have to go back. I said, I am not going to go back. I mean it. We argued the whole day, they went, they came back, they came back, they came back, until we think eventually they got the message that I will not succumb to pressure.
Did they think they could bundle you up again like they did
Yes.
at the famous coalition that should have formed then with Mama Babazi?
Yes, so when I declined completely,